Hello NDS fans and welcome to episode 2 of the random FIFA series, and this is going to be the gameplay video, and we're going to start off by going into the new season cup, the season warm-up cup that EA have recently released. And there you go, we're going to go into the random squad. Made no adjustments to it, no position changes or formation changes or anything, just left it exactly like it was at the end of the first episode. And straight away we're gonna get put in a game here, yeah, and we're gonna come up against this guy who is called Cool Crofty. That's his gamer tag. If you want to spam him, do it. And we're just going to start off the game, and as you can see here, he's got a very good 84 rated 100 chemistry team, a full Liga BBVA, quite a strong team, lots of 86 and 85 rated in there. Not the fastest left mid there, David Villa. There could be other options you should go for, but he's gone for David Villa, probably for the rating and just for the overall play. But yeah, and the first chance is actually going to happen here with Mitroglou passing it out to Juris, who then slots through a great pass to Osbilis, who is going to try and do a fake shot, but it doesn't work because somehow it bounces through to Mitroglou, but Casillas makes a good save, and he's able to clear it away. But then Saka just proving how beast he is, tackling him. And then Benyat's going to almost find Lewis Holtby there, but it wasn't quite a good enough pass, which is more to do with the low chemistry, nothing to do with the player himself. But then Mitroglou again has the ball, and he for some reason brings out his player, and Andre Ayew runs through, but just a good save from Casillas. I kind of wish I'd gone a bit closer with Andre Ayew, so he could have just, guaranteed to put it in. But then from the corner, who's going to pop up but a Juris to head it in? So we're 1-0 up in the 9th minute from a Juris with a header for a corner. How often do you hear that say about FIFA 14? But yeah, not doing too bad to actually be winning with this 53 chemistry against a very good team and a very good player. He was quite good. He didn't really make many mistakes. But what's going to happen next is a lovely piece of skill from Osbilis there to get past his left mid, and Juan Fran's going to find himself down the wing. What can he do here? He's going to pass it to a Juris, and then we try to sort of cut inside, but it doesn't really work, and we put PK under pressure and then Dani Alves, but they eventually get it away. So it could have been a bit better if Juan Fran was just, a bit faster on the turning or whatever. And then he boots it clear, and then Fabio showing great strength, the hold of Benzema, who's not a weak player himself. So yeah, I've been quite impressed with this team actually. It didn't, especially defensively. But there we go. Mitroglou is almost going to find a Juris. That could have been such a perfect pass. As you can see, there was no defenders that were going to catch him there if he got on the ball through to him. But again, they're just going to clear it away. He was more of a sort of possession play. He didn't really like all the dribbling. He liked the passing. But I say that, and what's he going to do? He's just going to keep running and running and running. And then David Villa is actually going to have a very good shot. But Drobny with a quite good save, really. For a 77 non-res, a very good save. And then from the corner, nothing really is going to happen apart from PK heading it over. Oh, good commentary, Daniel. But yeah, that was all his two main chances of the game, because as you can see, straight away he's just going to turn to running down the wing, crossing it in, but Benzema can't do anything there. And we're actually going to launch a quick counter-attack here. Some nice one-touch passing. And Cesc Fabregas is going to intercept it, and Modric is going to have the ball. But Holtby with a great tackle, and then Distan finds it. And then we see we are now on a 3-on-4 situation with a good counter-attacking opportunity. And Osbilis gets it down the wing. A lovely stop and turn to cut inside two defenders. He's just going to keep going, get past PK, have a shot, but it's very well blocked by Dani Alves. So yeah, not too bad there. But I actually had to pause it here to fix my controller because it was sort of playing up, and I'm glad I did, because straight from that we find a Juris through on goal, and he's going to try and finesse it into the far right, but it just doesn't work. It just goes just wide. But I think actually if it was on target, Casillas might have had that. So yeah, the first half is actually going to end with us 1-0 up, which is not too bad against winger wangers. And there's Mertesacker there, and Holtby sort of talking, the German strong link in the squad down the middle. But as you can see from the half-time stats, there's just a goal from Juris again. But from the half-time stats, we're actually not doing too bad. We seem on top. It certainly feels, we feel more we certainly felt more dominant than the stats show, because we only had 2 more shots, but 2 of his were from the same move and from the cross, which Benzema just kicked straight against him. Even possession. But I certainly feel like I've had more, because I sort of did more of more with it, if you know what I mean. And then the first chance is actually going to come from Benyat doing a rubbish pass somehow. And then for some reason Casillas is actually just not going to try and pick it up or anything. He's going to pass it straight to Benyat. He's going to have a shot. But it's good save, recovery save from Casillas there. I kind of wish I'd sort of tried to chip it, but I just panicked and just smashed the B button hoping for it to curl in, but it didn't. So yeah, he's going to get the ball here. Modric is going to run and run and run. Gets in between, but then Distan with a good tackle. Distan's a very good player for this team. I highly recommend him if you're looking for a cheap non-rare. But then what's going to happen here? Sergio Ramos is going to get himself sent off early in the second half for a crazy tackle. It was just, I think it was certainly a red. He was just malice, really, just coming from behind, splashing down his legs as Adjuris has already gotten the ball away. And then for the free kick, Fabio's actually going to have a shot, and it's saved. And Benyat is going to find himself at the rebound. Casillas not doing too well, just palming it straight into Benyat. And I did feel kind of bad for scoring, you know, just a rebound goals, because I prefer to sort of score, you know, skill goals or nice passing or long shots or something. I don't really like all the running on the wing, crossing in, or the header goals or anything like that. So we actually find ourselves 2-0 up, which is a major upset, especially with this guy's good team. It's probably something to do with the handicap or whatever, but I don't care. I'm going to take it. And then Drobny, a good save, I'd say, but more quite dodgy, really. Just palm it straight back out. I'd much rather he sort of palmed it out to the wide right back or something, or even palmed it out for a corner. It's just, you know, that's rule number one from a keeper. If you're going to save it, you want to palm it straight, no, not straight out. But then Holtby's actually going to find Mitroglou here, and can he finish? No, he's just going to shoot it straight at the keeper. And that is the one big problem I have with these low chemistry teams, is the final third or the end product. It's always a misplaced pass most of the time, or a bad shot or whatever. But Mertesacker was not a bad shot, but instead a good save. But yeah, just the bad shooting, you know, Mitroglou there kicking it straight at the keeper, whereas if you had a 100 chemistry team, you'd probably find the corner somehow. But then, as I say that, Mitroglou actually tackles Casillas and it goes in, and once again I felt really bad for scoring that goal, because, you know, it's just the EA aids Casillas and Cesc Fabregas tackling each other. Hopefully that won't happen in the Chelsea shirt in the season. But yeah, so we actually find ourselves 3-0 out, completely dominant, much better second half than we had the first. He didn't really have a single chance. And then Juris again just kicks it straight at the keeper. That might actually be something to do with his weak foot, but I do kind of feel that if it was a higher chemistry, you know, if the player was on more than like 7 chemistry or whatever it is, he would have saved that. But then Drobny coming up, a 3 chemistry player, doing great there to deny Diego Costa. It's quite good timing to rush out when, you know, his player obviously thought that I wasn't going to come out, but then I quickly brought him out and he didn't have time to react, but Drobny with a good save. So yeah, but then straight away from that, Modric is going to get the ball, and it's quite a cynical foul really from me, from Distan, and I think it sort of deserved a yellow card in all honesty, but for some reason the ref decided it wasn't, probably because it was the first foul I done, like the 88th minute, so he sort of felt obliged to not give a yellow. But then David Villa with a good free kick. I did actually think that was going in. I wouldn't be surprised if it had gone in, but luckily for us, it just went wide. Not a bad free kick at all, so that guy obviously had been practicing. And then the final chance of the game is actually going to come with a good passing move here. Juris is going to find Benyat to Holtby, and then it's tackled, and then the game's going to end there. 90 minutes, we've won 3-0. There go goals from Mitroglou, Benyat, and Adjuris, and a red card for him, Sergio Ramos. And then, guess what? This fucking happens. We are sorry, but there's been an error connected to the FUT servers. And I was just like, wait, what? What just happened? Is that something to do with him? Did he rage quit after the 90th minute or something? And it sort of disconnected us from the game? So I was just sort of waiting. I was waiting for that to finish loading. My controller picked this time to run out of batteries when the suspense was so high. So I'll turn it back on and I'd go back into Ultimate Team, hoping not to see what I was dreading. So we load it up, wanting to see whether we gotten that win and progressed in the tournament. There we see the loading screen. I was just so confused and feeling so angry at this moment. And as you can see, yep. Guess what? It seems you're disconnected from your last online match. For fuck's sake, EA. So I get the loss for that. I have no idea what the other player got, whether he got a win or not. But there I try and go in the tournament to see whether we've progressed or anything. But nope, we haven't. I was just like, for fuck's sake, EA. So thanks for watching, everyone.